How much do apartment movers cost? A comprehensive pricing guide, not a hobby moving. Did you find out your moving date? Moving is stressful, but even that is an understatement. We know that apartment moving takes a lot of planning and dedication, is time-consuming, and is difficult to manage. It often entails tedious labor, including packing and unpacking belongings, furniture, and appliances. Apartments come in a variety of sizes and forms, from tiny lofts and hipster studios to expansive 4-bedroom apartments with walk-in closets and bespoke kitchens, so it's not unexpected that the cost to relocate can vary substantially. Even though you could save money by packing and moving things yourself, hiring movers like not a hobby moving, Austin movers to handle the heavy lifting can significantly reduce your stress levels, making the extra expense more than worthwhile. It is a good idea to hire professional movers so that you can tailor the service to your unique requirements. You choose whether you want them to drive over, load the truck, pack, and unload everything at your new apartment, or whether they just do a portion of it. Part of what makes hiring movers challenging is figuring out what you want. Moving involves so many variables, and each one affects how much hiring professional movers will cost. We've simplified and clarified some of the key factors that can affect your moving cost in order to help you better understand how much movers cost. What is the average fee of movers? Distance will have the biggest impact on how much it will cost to hire a moving company. Every move typically falls into one of two categories. Local move, less than 100 miles. Long distance move, more than 100 miles. Nevertheless, the price you ultimately pay to hire movers might differ greatly from city to city, and from movers to movers. It's also different regarding commercial or residential moves, so asking your potential professional movers for an estimate is essential. Having said that, being aware of the average moving cost and hourly rates will help you choose the best company for your move. You won't pay less than $800 for local moving companies if you're relocating within a 100-mile radius, whether it's across town or to a neighboring city, and that is on the lower end of the spectrum. The price may reach $2,000 or more in some areas. Estimating the average costs of your move might be just as challenging as the actual move because of the variation in moving company prices. On the other hand, long-distance moving is when you relocate more than 100 miles from your existing residence. Long-distance and interstate movers take on more time, logistical planning, and generally bigger moving crew than local moves. Therefore, they are significantly more expensive. The size of your current home is important in this situation. However, it's also essential to consider miles when determining the cost of long-distance moves. Less than 1,000 miles. Depending on the size of your current home and the quantity of goods, you should budget anywhere from $850 to $5,000 for a long-distance move under 1,000 miles. 1,000 to 2,500 miles. The lowest estimates for moves of this mileage are roughly $1,400. In some areas, the price can reach over $8,000. Greater than 2,500 miles, it can cost between $2,000 to almost $10,000 to travel across the state. How much does it cost to move a one-bedroom apartment locally? Local moving is more affordable due to the short distance. Professional movers charge by the hour and range in price from $400 to $1,600 for a one-bedroom local move, less than 100 miles. You generally pay movers based on an hourly rate for local moves. How much does it cost to move a one-bedroom apartment long distance? Professional movers will charge by mileage and weight for a one-bedroom out-of-state or long-distance move, more than 100 miles, and range in price from $2,100 to $5,900. Average cost of a DIY move for one-bedroom apartment. Even if you decide to relocate yourself, you'll probably find out that you can't get away with spending small amounts of money. It's likely that you'll need to rent a moving truck or another type of vehicle to complete the task. What does truck rental cost though? Just like hiring movers, the price of renting a moving truck will vary depending on where you're going, where you live, and how long you'll need the moving truck. When it comes to a one-bedroom apartment move, you can expect to pay approximately $130 for a local move and around $1,600 or more for a long-distance move. Remember that you will probably be responsible for putting gas in the moving truck as well as paying any tolls or other possible travel expenses. Furthermore, you might also have to rearrange some of your possessions before moving to your new location because movers are skilled at effectively packing and loading their vehicles. To protect your particular items while in their vehicle, moving crews may also carry their own packing supplies, including blankets and bubble wrap, so you'll need to cater for this as well. You'll also have to get a few friends to help with moving boxes to save time. If you're lucky, they might be able to help you source free boxes and mattress bags. Tips on how you can save money when moving an apartment. Your moving experience might be significantly less stressful and time-consuming if you hire a professional full-service moving company. You can concentrate on setting up and enjoying your new apartment when you don't have to spend an entire day hauling boxes and hoisting bulky furniture. Many movers have the expertise to pack delicate and fragile objects in moving boxes. In addition to packing services, they deconstruct and reassemble furniture, assess any risks associated with transferring your things, and make recommendations regarding the best course of action. However, moving costs can often be rather high, making them challenging to budget for. Here are some cost-saving tips when moving to a new apartment. Donate or sell items. In general, if you haven't used something in 6 months, it's usually worth getting rid of, with the exception of seasonal holiday things, winter apparel, or sentimental items. After all, the more you move, both locally and across state lines, the more you'll have to pay. Selling is an excellent strategy to lessen your load, and donated goods can be lifesavers for those who are less fortunate. Accessible apartments. Apartments on the ground floor that are close to the moving truck will be substantially less expensive than those that require an elevator or several flights of stairs. Know the access at both of your places before estimating the cost of hiring professional movers. You must also take into account how easy it will be to get there. These possibilities will already be included in the price by moving companies. Some movers charge extra for stairs, while others do not. However, you should always make sure to inquire about any additional fees.